There's a chair in your home no one sits in. Not because it's broken, not because it's ugly, just because. It sits there, quietly collecting dust and daylight, like a part of the house you've stopped looking at. But what if I told you that chair is holding more than dust? What if it's holding a kind of weight, one that doesn't belong to you anymore? Every home has its echoes. Sometimes, they come from the people who lived here before you. Sometimes, from a version of yourself you've already outgrown. And other times, it's just life, busy days, unread mail, objects that stay not because we love them, but because we forgot they were ever new. You don't need to believe in energy work or spiritual cleansing to know when a room feels off. Some corners make you sigh for no reason. Some rooms you avoid without realizing why. That's not superstition, that's awareness. And today, we're going to turn that awareness into something simple, silent, and deeply personal. This isn't about burning sage or following rules from books. It's about helping your space exhale. With just one candle, one quiet moment, and one honest pause, you can release the heaviness your home has been quietly holding for you. Not because something's wrong, but because you're ready for something lighter. Let this be a soft reset, not for your whole life, just for the room you spend it in. We're not starting over. We're starting again, this time with intention. So before you deep clean, reorganize, or redecorate, try this. It might look simple. It might feel quiet. But it could shift something you didn't even know was stuck. And the best part, you already have everything you need. Part 1: Signs of energy that's been stuck for too long. You can feel it before you see it. A subtle weight when you walk into a room. The kind that makes you pause at the doorway just a second longer, or makes you breathe just a bit shallower without knowing why. It's not dramatic, it doesn't shout, but it lingers. Like a conversation you never finished. Like a thought that circles back when the house is quiet. Most people don't notice it at first. They think it's the lighting, or the clutter, or just being tired. But over time, certain spaces in your home begin to feel different. Not broken, just disconnected. You find yourself avoiding that corner by the stairs. You never open the window in the guest room. There's a drawer you haven't opened in years. Not because there's anything important inside, but because it simply feels easier not to. Stuck energy doesn't look like a ghost. It looks like a pile of magazines you meant to throw out last spring. It sounds like silence in the hallway when there used to be music. It feels like your shoulders tightening the moment you step into the kitchen, and you don't know why. Sometimes it's grief, hiding in the closet with the coat of someone you don't wear anymore but can't throw away. Sometimes it's anxiety, buzzing quietly in the hum of a broken appliance you keep forgetting to fix. And sometimes it's just time itself, gathering like dust in places you've stopped looking at with fresh eyes. Your home isn't haunted, it's holding on. To days that move too fast, to moments you didn't have time to process, to energy you've outgrown but haven't yet released. The signs are subtle, but they're always there. The plant by the window that refuses to thrive. The light bulb you replace again and again. The smell that lingers even after you clean. The mirror that's somehow always just a little foggy, even when dry. And the real question is, why haven't you changed it? Not because you're lazy. Not because you didn't care. But because life has a way of piling on quietly. One thing after another, until your space becomes less of a sanctuary, and more of a storage unit for things you used to feel. You didn't plan for it. But now, here it is whispering from the corners, waiting to be cleared. Some women redecorate. Some deep clean. Some rearrange the furniture for the third time this year. But none of that reaches the root. Because the issue isn't where the couch is, it's what the room is still holding on to. Energy settles where attention doesn't. That means wherever your awareness avoids, something else stays behind. A conversation, a disappointment, a version of yourself you didn't mean to leave there. And every time you walk by, your body knows. It tightens. It skips a breath. It moves faster. But here's the shift: once you notice it, you can change it. Not with expensive tools. Not with complicated rituals. Just with attention. With intention. With a moment of stillness that says, I see you. And I'm ready to let this go. That's the first sign of real release. Not when the room looks different, but when you stop rushing past it. When you sit in the chair that's always been empty. When you open the drawer without flinching. When you walk into that space, not to clean it, but to reclaim it. And the moment you do, the space responds. A little more light in the morning. A quieter breath at night. A feeling you can't quite name, but you don't want to leave. This isn't magic. It's memory. It's your home remembering how to feel like yours again. And before we light the candle, before we open the windows, you have to know what you're releasing. Not just dust, not just tension, but every silent thing that's been asking for your presence quietly, kindly, and for far too long. So look again at that hallway, that room, that corner. Ask yourself, what have I left here that I no longer need to carry? Because the first step in clearing energy is noticing where it got stuck. Part 2. The ritual: simple, silent, strong. Not everything in your home needs to be fixed. Some things just need to be seen. That's where we begin. Because clearing stuck energy isn't about chasing shadows or rearranging furniture again. It starts with a pause, a breath, a soft return to the parts of your home you forgot to love. This ritual doesn't ask you to believe in anything, not in crystals or chakras or cleansing flames. It asks something simpler and far harder. It asks for your full presence, for just a few minutes, for just one room. And that might be the most powerful thing you've given it in years. Start by turning off the lights. Not to make things dark, but to allow the natural light, however soft or gray, to enter on its own terms. If it's evening, that's fine. Light is not the focus here, your presence is. And presence doesn't depend on brightness. It depends on intention. Now open a window, just one. It doesn't need to be wide open. Even a crack will do. This isn't about letting the cold in. It's about giving the room a direction, a breath, a way for the energy to know it's allowed to leave. Most people skip this step, but it matters. Just like we open a window when something's burning or stale, this is the invisible version of that. It tells your space you are not closed off anymore. Next, light a single candle, plain, unscented, simple. This isn't decor. It's a signal, a soft flare that says, I'm here, and I'm ready. Watch the flame, let it flicker, let it warm the still air. Don't rush it, don't name it. Just let the flame do what it does best: exist without needing to explain itself. Like you. And now, walk to each corner of the room. Slowly. No checklist, no plan, just presence. Let your hand pass gently near each wall. Let your eyes land on the shelves, the floor, the furniture, not to fix, but to acknowledge. If a memory stirs, let it. If a feeling rises, don't chase it down. Just notice it. That's all. Most of the time, what we call stuck is just something that hasn't been allowed to move. As you reach each part of the room, whisper a sentence of release. Not a chant, not a script. Just one quiet truth you're ready to say. It could be, you don't have to hold this anymore. Or thank you, but I'm done now. Or this space is safe again. Whatever words rise, let them be enough. If you say nothing at all, that's okay too. Silence speaks when it's true. You might feel something shift. You might not. That's not the point. The shift happens because you showed up. Fully. Kindly. Without distraction. That's what your space has been waiting for, not for incense or perfect timing, but for you, just as you are, willing to notice what's been quietly asking to be let go. When you're done, return to the candle. Sit with it for a moment. No phone, no music. Just the flame and the quiet. This is the closing breath. Let the air settle. Let your body soften. Let your mind arrive, and then blow it out. Not with force, not with ritualistic flair. Just a simple breath, a goodbye, a thank you, a release. The smoke might curl for a moment. You might watch it rise, hover, and then vanish. That's the feeling we chase in every deep cleaning, every redecorating spree. But this time, you didn't need to move the furniture. You just moved the energy. This ritual doesn't change what happened in the space, but it does change what stays. It's a soft boundary, a reset, a clearing, not of things, but of weight. And tomorrow, when you walk into that room again, it might not look different. But maybe you'll sit in the chair you always passed by. Maybe you'll pause before leaving. Maybe, just maybe, you'll feel the space welcome you back, not with noise, not with beauty, but with ease. That's how you'll know the room is breathing again. And so are you. Part 3: The entryway, where old energy stays longest. The front door is where every day begins and where every day ends. We come home through it. We leave our worries at it. Or at least, we try. But most of us never notice what the space around our entryway is actually holding. Not just shoes, coats, or Amazon boxes, but energy quiet, old, and heavy. Walk to your front door right now and pause before you open it. Not to go anywhere, just to look. What's the first thing you see? A pile of shoes that no longer fit anyone. A coat you haven't worn in years but keep hanging out of habit. A mat that says welcome, but hasn't felt true in a long time. The entryway is more than a hallway. It's a threshold. It's the moment between the outside world and your inner life. And over time, it becomes a magnet. A collector of things you didn't know you were holding on to. Mail you never opened. Keys you no longer use. Thoughts you never finished thinking. That's what makes it the perfect place to start clearing next. Because energy clings to repetition, and there's no space more visited, more crossed, more touched than the entryway. Think of how many footsteps cross that floor. How many emotions come through that door. Joy, stress, news, groceries, laughter, arguments, grief. And because we often rush in or out, we rarely stop long enough to notice what's been left behind, not just physically, but emotionally. Start here. Don't declutter just to tidy. This time, notice what stories these objects are silently telling. That umbrella stand you haven't used since your kids were small. The table with a chipped bowl that only collects receipts. The light bulb that's too dim, but you've learned to ignore it. These aren't just things, they're signals, holding patterns. And every time you pass them, your nervous system picks up a quiet message: something here is unfinished. So what do? You reset. Not with a full renovation, but with presence. Just like we did in the last room, we begin with awareness. Open the door wide for a moment, even if it's cold. Let the air move. You'd be surprised how much energy clears just by giving it an exit. Then sweep slowly, not just the dust, but the story. Imagine you're sweeping away moments that no longer belong. Disappointments, half-spoken words, silent burdens that settled by the shoes. Now take a bowl of warm water and add a small handful of salt. Any kind will do. This isn't about tradition. It's about signal. Salt absorbs, water releases. Dip a clean cloth into the bowl and gently wipe the doorknob, the edges of the frame, the corners of the mat. Let your hand move with purpose, not pressure. This is not scrubbing. This is thanking for everything the doorway has carried without complaint. And if something feels off, trust that. If the rug needs to be shaken out, do it. If the lamp feels wrong there, move it. This isn't about perfection. It's about noticing what doesn't feel alive anymore. Because if your entryway feels stale, your whole house starts from that feeling. Once the space is cleared, place one thing with intention. Not decoration. Intention. A photo that brings you peace. A plant that reminds you to grow. A bowl for keys that tells you, you made it home. Let it be a soft statement, not to impress others, but to remind yourself that this space welcomes you. Every single day, you'll start to feel it. That quiet shift. The door will open more smoothly. The air will feel a little lighter. And you won't rush in and out quite the same. You might even pause, just for a second, before leaving the house. To take a breath, to set the tone. Because now, the entryway isn't just a passage. It's a choice. And here's the truth that often gets overlooked: how you enter your home sets the tone for how you live inside it. If you cross the threshold with stress, your home absorbs it. If you slam the door in a hurry, that energy stays behind. But if you return with awareness, even in small ways, your space begins to hold peace again. Let this space be the first one that says, "Welcome back. You made it. You're safe here." You don't need expensive art or new flooring to shift the energy. You just need to look again. To ask, what has this space been carrying for me that I forgot to carry myself? And maybe tomorrow, when you come home, you won't just drop your bag and keep walking. Maybe you'll pause. Maybe you'll smile. Maybe you'll feel something loosen. That's when you'll know the energy that once stayed too long finally left first. Part 4: A new connection between you and your home. There's a moment, after the cleaning, after the candle, after the quiet shift in the entryway, where the house suddenly feels softer. Not newer, not brighter, just different, like it's no longer holding its breath. Like it knows something in you has changed. Most people think transformation is loud, but often, it's barely a whisper. A chair you now sit in without avoiding. A drawer you opened without bracing yourself. A corner you stood in just to feel the light. That's how reconnection begins. Not in grand gestures, but in stillness. Not in moving out, but in moving back in fully. When we talk about home, we rarely talk about relationship. We say where we live, not how we live with it. But your home is not just four walls. It's a mirror. It reflects what you hold on to, what you've released, and what you're ready to let in. And after everything you've just cleared, this is the space where that reflection can shift. Now is the time to notice how your home holds you. Is your favorite chair facing away from the light? Are the objects on your shelves just decorations, or are they quiet reminders of what still matters? Does the bedroom invite rest, or does it just hold unfinished thoughts? None of these questions are meant to criticize. They're meant to reconnect. Because a home that reflects you is a home that heals with you. This doesn't mean making everything look perfect. In fact, perfection often kills connection. What matters is whether the space now meets you where you are, whether it lets you exhale, whether it says, without words, you can be exactly who you are here. No effort, no performance. If you've ever walked into a room and immediately felt your shoulders relax, that's what we're after. A sense of arrival, of being met, not managed. And to create that, sometimes it takes only one change. Turning a chair toward the window. Replacing a photo that carries weight with one that lifts it. Moving a lamp to cast light on the corner you've always ignored. These are not design moves. They're emotional ones. And they speak louder than paint or pillows ever could. Take a few minutes now. Walk through your space, slowly. Don't fix, just feel. Where do you lean in? Where do you pull back? Which spaces feel like you're still trying? Which ones feel like you're finally home? That's your map. That's where the real shift lives. And if there's one small thing you can do right now to seal the shift, do it. Maybe it's placing a bowl of fresh water where the energy used to feel heavy. Maybe it's opening a window and letting music move through the space. Maybe it's simply sitting, quietly, in the room you just cleared and whispering thank you for holding me, even when I forgot to notice. Because that's what this ritual has always been about. Not fixing the house, but listening to it. Rebuilding trust between you and your space. Creating a rhythm again, a conversation. One where you show up, fully, and your home responds. And here's the most important part, you don't have to keep doing this perfectly. Homes, like people, gather layers. Energy settles again. Life gets busy, drawers fill, corners darken. But now, you know how to come back. You know how to feel the signs. You know how to begin again quietly, gently, and with presence. So take this moment as a turning point. Not dramatic, not final. Just a new way of noticing. Of choosing to live with your space, not just inside it. Because when your home feels like it sees you, everything else begins to soften. And maybe, just maybe, so do you. Final. You didn't just watch a video today. You showed up for your space, for your own sense of stillness. You paused in a world that rarely gives us permission to. And that, in itself, is a kind of healing. What we did wasn't complicated. No smoke, no spells, just attention, just intention, just the courage to look at familiar rooms with new eyes and the quiet willingness to ask, what am I still carrying here? We opened a window not just to let light in, but to give what no longer serves you a way out. We lit a candle not to perform, but to witness. We stood at the doorway not as guests, but as people reclaiming a space we'd forgotten how to feel safe in. Science tells us that our environments shape our nervous systems. That clutter increases cortisol. That natural light can lift mood. That the way a room smells, sounds, and flows affects how deeply we rest, how often we breathe. But long before the science, we already knew it in our bones. We've always known that some places feel off and some feel like coming home. Today, You did something your future self will thank you for. Not because your space is now perfect, but because it's now in motion again. Alive, lighter, looser, and more honest. And that honesty, that alignment between you and the walls around you, it ripples. It shows up in the way you sit with yourself, the way you talk to loved ones, the way you sleep tonight. So wherever you are, whether your home is big or small, whether you live alone or with many, I hope you feel this. You are not stuck. Your space is not stuck. And even the heaviest energy can be lifted with presence, patience, and just a little light. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for trusting the stillness, for walking slowly, for noticing, for remembering that home isn't just where we live, it's where we return to ourselves. May your rooms exhale a little easier tonight. May your doorways feel lighter. And may you walk through every space in your life knowing you belong there. Gently, fully, freely. Until next time, be well, be home, be whole.